With the duel between Joey and Mike concluded, the duelists have returned to the Grand Hall.
I must win this tournament. It's the only way to get the answers I seek from Pegasus about the Phoenix Tamer. The pros here are formidable, but I will not be denied. The unexplained incidents at the Synchro Summit. The suspicion that hangs over Synchro monsters. It all seems connected, like threads weaving an intricate web of deceit. Wait. There actually is a pattern with these incidents.
How could he? How did Henry manage to beat me? I almost had him, but then he suddenly pulls out that behemoth cub to save him.
Jay, don't let this setback define you. Focus on what you can control your own dueling. We've faced adversity before, and we've always come out stronger. And as for Henry...
It's not just that, David. It's really strange, you know? Both Joanna and Henry, unconscious in the locker room like that. What could have happened?
Indeed, we can't ignore the peculiarities surrounding these incidents.
Guys, I've noticed something. Every time there's been trouble here at the Synchro Summit, it's involved one of us wildcard duelists. It can't be a coincidence, can it?
You think someone's targeting us? But why would they do that? What could they possibly stand to gain?
Exactly. The incidents with the cards happening during areas and my duels, and then Henry and Joanna being affected in the locker room. It's too much to be a coincidence. We're all connected in this somehow. We need to stick together and watch each other's backs.
This suggests that only the synchro monsters of the wildcard duelists are being corrupted.
Hey y'all, do y'all recall showing off our fancy new synchros in the preparation room before the tournament kicked off?
Yes, I remember.
Hawk, I need to speak with you in private. Let's go to the preparation room. Now.
All right.
Meanwhile, Alan Dusk stands in his business room.
The potential for collaboration between Kaiba Corp and Elon Corp could revolutionize Duel Monsters technology. Imagine holographic dueling arenas in space or dueling electric cars. Contact my team at Elon Corp. I want them to start an immediate deep dive into Duel Monsters and gather intel on the game's history, its mechanics, and any current controversies. I need to understand everything about it, from its fan base to its impact on global culture. The more data we have, the better we can plan for future projects with Kaiba Corp.
Understood, Mr. Dusk. I will contact them immediately to start the data collection process.
Hawk, think about it. The only people who had access to all our decks were the wildcard duelists. It has to be one of us.
But why would one of us do something like that? We're all here to prove ourselves, not to cheat or cause trouble.
Someone's hiding something, Hawk. And I think it's connected to last night. They must have gone after Henry and Joanna.
Oh my gosh. Do you really think one of us could be capable of that?
Considering you and I were together all night, that leaves only Adrian and Castor unaccounted for during the time of the incidents. It's possible they have a vendetta against Henry and Joanna, or are working with someone to disrupt the tournament. We must be vigilant.
I just can't believe this. Adrian and Castor are our friends.
I know it's hard to accept, but we can't ignore the evidence. For now, I think it's best if we keep our distance from both of them.
I just don't buy it, Arya. Adrian and Castor have been with us through thick and thin. I know they're not behind this mess. I trust them, and I think you should too. If we start turning on each other, then whoever is behind this wins.
Meanwhile, in the Grand Hall, Adrian and Castor are having a conversation.
She said it's only the synchro monsters of the wildcard duelists that have been corrupted. And remember how we revealed ours in the preparation room? It's like someone's targeting us specifically. But why? And who could it be?
Hold on, Adrian. It was Henry who suggested we show each other our synchro monsters first, wasn't it? What if he's the one with the vendetta against us?
Hold on, Castor. We can't jump to conclusions like that. Besides, Henry was found unconscious with Joanna in the locker room. He's a victim here, too. What if the cards were corrupted from the start? Someone might have tampered with the cards before the tournament even began, trying to create chaos.
If what you're saying is true, it could mean that Seto Kaiba is involved in this whole mess. After all, it was his idea to bring Synchro summoning into the tournament.
But why would Kaiba risk his own event like that? No, we need to look deeper. Maybe there's someone else who has had access to the cards, someone who benefits from the chaos. The Phoenix Tamer, perhaps? We need to talk to Arya and Hawk when they're back. They might have noticed something we didn't.
Meanwhile, in the corridor of the Duelist Kingdom Castle.
Attention duelists! You won't believe what happened. My hair tried to be all nice and give that wildcard chick a compliment, but she just kicked me right in the crotch. Called me a creep. I just don't get it. My hair just wanted to be nice to her.
Look, buddy, you gotta read the room, you know. Some people might not appreciate your unique brand of charm.
I guess so, but she was so pretty, and she had those sparkly eyes. Oh, the tragedy. Do you think she'll be okay?
Yeah, she'll be fine, though if I were you, I would still apologize to her, but keep your hair in check, okay?
Yeah. If I see her again, I'm gonna make sure she knows my hair's intentions are pure.
In the Grand Hall, Arya and Hawk return.
Arya, what did you find out?
Adrian, I need you to leave me alone for now. I can't trust anyone right now, especially not after what happened to Henry and Joanna.
What? What do you mean? We're on the same side, aren't we?
I said leave me alone. I don't know who's on whose side. I need space to think, and I need you to respect that.
Hello, my friends.
Hi, Henry. You okay? You look like you've seen a ghost or something.
Oh, I'm just fine. I had the wildest dream, but it's because I just woke up from being unconscious, so I'm feeling a bit out of it.
What happened to Joanna? Is she okay?
Joanna is still unconscious, but the doctors assured me she's stable. They're keeping an eye on her, but she's going to be okay. For now, we just need to focus on the tournament and stick together.
You're right. We can't let whatever's going on here divide us. We're all in this together.
What exactly happened in the locker room, Henry?
Well, my friends, I must admit, I'm still quite shaken from the experience. It's all a bit of a blur, really. But what I do remember is that Joanne and I were just about to leave the locker room when everything went haywire. The lights flickered, and the next thing I knew, we were both out cold. I can't recall the details, but I'm certain it was no mere coincidence. There's something much deeper at play here, and it's crucial that we stand united to face it together.
Meanwhile, Maximilian Pegasus is thinking about his tournament.
The Synchro Summit was meant to be a spectacle, a beacon of unity in the dueling world. Yet, these incidents, the corrupted cards, the unconscious duelists. Industrial Illusions is in dire straits, and I can't afford to cancel this event. Not now. But for the sake of the duelist's safety and the integrity of the tournament, I must press on, despite the doubts gnawing at my soul.
Pegasus. I've reviewed the tournament participants and uncovered something peculiar. Henry Huckabee's behavior is inconsistent with what we've observed of him previously. Moreover, the deck he's using at the Synchro Summit is not the same one he's known for. It's almost as if. And as for Castor Roberts, our searches have turned up remarkably little information. It's as if he's a ghost in the dueling world. This all points to an external influence at play.
Your suspicions are troubling, Kaiba, but not entirely unexpected. I too have felt the tremors of something amiss beneath the surface of this grand event, the corruption of the cards, the accidents. It seems our unity is indeed being tested by forces unseen, yet we must proceed with caution. The integrity of the tournament must be preserved at all costs.
I concur. We cannot let these shadowy figures ruin what we've worked so hard to create. We must act swiftly and decisively. I'll look into Henry's background further and investigate the origins of Castor. In the meantime, keep your eyes open.
Indeed, Kaiba. I did not sense any ill intentions within our participants' hearts when I reviewed them, but these recent events force me to question my own perceptions. I assure you, I shall remain vigilant and scrutinize every participant with a keen eye.
Very well, Pegasus. Keep me informed of any further developments. Let us proceed with caution and unravel this mystery together.
Hey, Henry buddy, how are you holding up after that incident in the locker room? And how's she doing?
Chip, my friend, I'm as well as can be expected, considering the circumstances. Jana's condition remains stable, but it's a bit concerning. But we can't let fear dictate our actions. We must stay strong for the sake of the tournament and the spirit of duel monsters.
That's what I like to hear. But if the guys are feeling shaky, I'm here for ya. We're all in this together, right?
Absolutely, Joey. We're all just duelists looking out for each other. And if there's anything fishy going on round here, we'll sniff it out together. Like a pack of bloodhounds on a trail, yeah?
Speaking of the tournament, Joey, I noticed your deck was looking a bit special during your match with Mai. Did you get those cards from the same source as the rest of us?
Yeah, buddy. I won a tournament a few years ago. And guess what the prize was? I got to work with Pegasus himself to design my own cards. I told him about my favorite monsters, and he agreed to incorporate them into the Red Eyes archetype. It's all about keeping it real and staying true to the heart of the game, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, duelists and esteemed guests, we have a riveting match coming up next in the Synchro Summit. Get ready to witness the clash of strategies as Pro League duelists David Doge and Meg Meadows take the stage.
Thank you for the warm welcome, esteemed spectators and fellow duelists. I am David Doge, and I look forward to a most honorable duel with my esteemed opponent.
David, I've been looking forward to this. Let's show everyone what we're made of and keep the spirit of the game alive.
Indeed, Meg, may the best strategies and the purest of spirits prevail. Let us commence the duel.
Arya has been acting so distant. She seems to suspect us.
We need to talk to her, clear the air.
I tried, Castor. She told me to leave her alone. She's not herself.
If Arya doesn't want to talk with us, we can't do anything about it. But we can't ignore the fact that something's off with Henry. Since he woke up, there's been a change.
What do you mean by that, Castor? Has he said anything that's made you suspicious? Or is it just his demeanor?
You know, Hawk and I had a conversation with Henry in the Grand Hall. He said that all he remembers is that Joanna and him were about to leave the locker room, and then suddenly, everything just went haywire. They both ended up unconscious. It's suspicious. Too convenient, if you ask me.
Convenient, indeed. And what about Joanna? Has he said anything about her condition?
Yes, Henry mentioned Joanna. According to him, she's still unconscious, but the medical staff assured him she's stable.
Perhaps we should keep an eye on Henry, but let's not jump to premature conclusions. We can't afford to let paranoia tear us apart. We must stick together and support each other, especially in these trying times.
Duelists, prepare your decks. This battle will commence after a countdown from 10.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Duel! I activate Allure of Darkness. It allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck by banishing a dark monster from my hand. I activate Gold Sarcophagus! On my second turn after this one, I add the card I banished to my hand. I summon Dimensional Alchemist. Dimensional Alchemist's effect activates. I can banish the top card of my deck to increase its ADK by 500 points. By the light of the silvery moon, awaken now from your celestial tome. Come forth, Moon Warrior Kamar. I set a card. I set a card. That's the end of my turn.
My skills are being tested today. My turn. I draw. I activate Heavy Storm. Say goodbye to your back row. I summon Valor Beast Ferocious Cat. Valor Beast Ferocious Cat's effect activates. Panther Gladiator, swift and bold, unleash your power, let legends unfold! Fusion summon. Valor Beast Panther Gladiator. Valor Beast Panther Gladiator's effect activates. I activate Monster Reborn. I special summon a monster from the graveyard. I summon Valor Beast Axoxen. I activate Valor Beast Fighting Spirit. Valor Beast Ferocious Cat's effect activates. I summon Valor Beast Ferocious Cat. I activate United We Stand. Battle. I hope you're prepared. My monster attacks your life points directly. I shall proceed. My monster attacks your life points directly. It's time for the grand finale. My monster attacks you directly. The cards were on my side today. Thank you for an entertaining duel.
I lost. So frustrating.
Well, I'll be darned. Did y'all just see that?
Congratulations, David. That was utterly incredible.
Thank you, Meg.
Ah, Zara Bright. I couldn't help but recall the memorable scene in the Grand Hall when you were speaking with Pegasus. It was quite enlightening. How are you?
Thanks for checking in. You are Henry, right? I saw your passionate speech during your duel against Jay.
Indeed, I am. And I've noticed you've been keeping a keen eye on the tournament's developments, including the safety concern. Any insights you care to share?
Frankly, I'm concerned. 2 duelists, unconscious. And yet the tournament continues. It's like nothing's changed. I just don't understand why the organizers are so insistent on pushing forward with this Synchro Summit when there's clearly something wrong with the Synchro monsters. It's not just about winning and losing anymore, it's about safety.
Ah, Zara, you're not wrong to be worried. But what you don't know is that there were actually 4 of us affected. Joanna and I were in the locker room when it happened. But Pegasus, he's keeping it under wraps. He doesn't want the press to catch wind of it and tarnish the event's reputation. He's worried it'll affect the future of duel monsters.
Pegasus can't keep hiding things like this. It's a scandal. If this keeps up, it won't just be the reputation of the event at stake, it'll be the lives of the duelists too.
I understand your concern, Zara. That's why I proposed a pact to the others. I refuse to use my Synchro monster in the tournament. I've seen enough to know that something is indeed off with them. So far, only a few have agreed, but I'll continue to advocate for caution. Can I count on your support? Together, we might be able to convince more duelists to see reason and prioritize safety over victory. Will you help me spread the word?
You can absolutely count on me, Henry. I'll fight for the traditional values of this game with everything I've got.
Your passion for the game's integrity is commendable, Zara. If you'd like, you can contact the organization listed here after the tournament. They're a group of individuals working towards ensuring the safety and purity of duel monsters. They might have information or support that could be valuable in your quest for answers.
Thank you, Henry. I wish you all the success in the world for the Synchro Summit tournament. Stay safe, and may our efforts bring light to the shadows surrounding these events.
Meanwhile, in the high-security surveillance room...
Let's check the profiles of the duelists. Here we have Adrian Costano, Aria Frost, Castor Roberts, and Joanna Goodison all hailing from Japan. Hawk Tyrell and Henry Huckabee both from the United States. What's this? Henry's application for a wild card spot came from an IP address in Canada, despite him being American? Could this be a mere technical error or something more deliberate?